Have you ever wondered why those you trust most end up being the ones who betray you most? At Official Sigma Male, we're here to reveal an uncomfortable truth that few dare to discuss. Betrayal towards the Sigma Male isn't coincidence. It's a predictable and, surprisingly, inevitable pattern. What you're about to discover contradicts everything you've been taught about loyalty and close relationships. This reality, although disturbing, will free you from the chains of naivety and provide you with the necessary tools to protect yourself while keeping your Sigma essence intact. The nature of betrayal to the Sigma Male. In today's world, the Sigma Male often finds himself in a unique and solitary position. It's not uncommon to see how those who claim to be his closest allies end up being the ones who stab him in the back. This reality, though painful, has a deep explanation in human nature and social psychology. The Sigma Male, with his independence and self-sufficiency, represents a threat to those seeking control and external validation. Betrayal towards the Sigma Male often manifests in subtle ways at first. It begins with small disloyalties, seemingly harmless comments, and gradually evolves into more direct and harmful actions. This pattern repeats because the Sigma Male, in his quest for authenticity and truth, naturally exposes the insecurities and dependencies of those around him. The closest bonds are often the most vulnerable to betrayal. Family members, close friends, and even partners may feel threatened by the Sigma Male's autonomy and success. This dynamic intensifies when the Sigma begins to stand out on his path to success, provoking envy and resentment in those who haven't managed to free themselves from the chains of social validation. The price of silent power. The Sigma Male's silent power awakens a primitive fear in others. This subtle yet powerful influence generates a defensive response in those accustomed to traditional and visible power. The Sigma's ability to operate independently of the established system creates a sense of threat in those who depend on conventional social structures. The Sigma's solitude isn't a curse, but a natural consequence of his path. The more authentic he becomes in his purpose and vision, the more evident the social masks of those around him become. This mental and emotional clarity of the Sigma acts as a mirror reflecting others' insecurities. Betrayal arises when the contrast between the Sigma's authenticity and social falseness becomes unbearable for others. Those closest, unable to maintain their masks in the Sigma's presence, opt for betrayal as a defense mechanism. The psychology behind betrayal. People close to the Sigma often develop a hidden inferiority complex. The Sigma's emotional and mental independence highlights their own dependencies and weaknesses. This cognitive dissonance generates an internal conflict that seeks resolution through betrayal. The Sigma's silent success acts as a catalyst for others' insecurities. While the Sigma advances without seeking external validation, others interpret his autonomy as a form of rejection or superiority. This distorted perception fuels the cycle of betrayal. The need for social control clashes directly with the Sigma's free nature. Those who base their value on traditional social hierarchy see in the Sigma a threat to their value system and respond with covert hostility. Patterns of betrayal. Betrayal follows predictable patterns that the Sigma can learn to identify. It begins with small signs, subtle changes in behavior, passive-aggressive comments, and progressive emotional distancing. These indicators are the first alerts of a developing betrayal. People who betray the Sigma often show a pattern of emotional dependence followed by resentment. The inability to keep up with the Sigma's personal growth generates frustration that eventually turns into antagonism. The betrayal cycle culminates when the traitor seeks allies against the Sigma. This herd behavior is an instinctive response to justify their actions and seek validation in numbers. The emotional impact on the Sigma. Betrayal, although expected, leaves emotional scars on the Sigma. The Sigma's deep nature makes him more susceptible to the impact of betrayal, precisely because his connections, though few, are intense and meaningful. The Sigma's recovery process is unique, characterized by periods of deep introspection and analysis. This phase of emotional processing further strengthens his independence and discernment capacity. The experience of betrayal, paradoxically, reinforces Sigma qualities. Each overcome betrayal increases his ability to maintain emotional and mental autonomy. Protection strategies. The Sigma must develop effective defense mechanisms without losing his essence. The key is to maintain healthy boundaries while allowing authentic connection with people who demonstrate consistent integrity. Silent observation becomes a vital tool. The Sigma learns to read true intentions through consistent actions, not empty words or effusive promises. The art of strategic distance allows the Sigma to maintain relationships without compromising his independence. This skill is perfected over time and experience. Transformation through betrayal. Each act of betrayal becomes an opportunity for growth for the Sigma. Adversity strengthens his resolution and clarifies his vision of the world and human relationships. The transformation process turns the Sigma into a more effective leader and mentor for others. His experience with betrayal enables him to guide others on their path to authenticity. The wisdom gained through betrayal allows the Sigma to develop a deeper understanding of human nature and its complexities. The path forward. The Sigma's true power lies in his ability to maintain integrity despite betrayals. This emotional resilience becomes a beacon for others seeking to free themselves from social chains. The Sigma learns to value solitude as a space of power and clarity. The ability to be alone becomes a source of strength, not weakness. Betrayal, though painful, is a natural filter that separates superficial connections from truly valuable ones. The Sigma emerges stronger and wiser from each experience. Here's the translation of the additional part in American English, maintaining the same number of words and changing the channel name to Official Sigma Male. The truth about betrayal of the Sigma male is just the beginning of your journey towards true emotional independence. Are you ready to see the signs you previously ignored? Will you dare to apply this knowledge to protect your Sigma essence? At Official Sigma Male, we dedicate ourselves to unveiling hidden truths that other channels fear to address. If this content has resonated with you, subscribe and turn on notifications. You'll not only receive more exclusive knowledge about the Sigma path, but you'll join a community of men who, like you, seek the truth behind social masks. Remember, betrayal is inevitable, but your response to it will define your true power as a Sigma.